the thing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode number 55 this evening, Bub. 55 of the 7-4
Terrell
Sports Show.
sucks.
Bub, don't
Terrell
ruin this
Suggs.
episode by bringing
Terrell
up Terrell
Suggs.
Suggs, man. Come on. Okay. I'll live with it only because this evening, Bub, we are going to be joined by Mark Thurston, Bub. Mark Thurston, Bub. Rio Football, the defensive mastermind, going to be shutting down everything on the farm on game day, Bub. Shutting it all down. Bub, Mark Thurston's here to talk Rio Football with us as we look about a year out from Rio Football actually taking the field. Man, we're always thrilled to talk Rio and football, and this is awesome that we get to do it in the same sentence yet again, Bub.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to get the defensive perspective.
Yeah.
Hang on. God dang. No, it's nice to see the defensive perspective side of what Rio's going to do as far as going forward with their program and everything, and get some insight on how they're going to start from the ground up and what's kind of going to be the foundation for beginning this whole program. So.
Okay, well, something tells me that the mindset, maybe that motor of Terrell Suggs, might be enjoyed by this man. We're going to get to talk to him here in just a moment. Mark Thurston's here. Bub, Rio Football's on the way. It's going to be an awesome night. It's another beautiful night here in the 740. If you're watching this, thank you for joining us. We're going to go ahead and get to that intro that you all love so much. Lace them up, Bub. Strap them up. Tie them up. Do what it is you got to do to get yourself ready for this one tonight. It's going to be a good one. Episode 55 of the 7-4 Sports Show. Let's go. Bub, it just occurred to me that Rio Football could at some point be on that intro.
Yeah. You can throw them on there. Yeah. Just add a little snippet of us at a game.
I'll tell you what, that would be awesome. We're going to have to make sure that happens. But before we get too far into it, Bub, we got to talk to somebody who took the time out of his Sunday evening, Bub. Sunday evening. I don't even want to talk to you on most Sunday evenings, but we do. We take the time to get together for a half an hour to an hour, and we do the thing. Tonight, we're doing the thing with our good buddy, Mark Thurston from the University of Rio Grande. Coach Thurston, thank you for joining us this evening.
Thank you for having me. Fellas.
Man.
No pressure with that intro either. No pressure with that intro.
Hey,
no pressure.
We got to update it. We need to update it.
We do. But hey, this man is here to talk Rio Football with us this evening, Bub. He's here to talk the defensive side of things. And Bub, I know you love defense. You love shutting it down. You love zeros.
Yeah, that's where the chess match is really at. I feel like that's where you got to kind of react.
Yeah. Hey, not if you're ahead of the game, Bub. Not if you're the one calling the game. And something tells me this man is a defensive man that calls the game. And I can't wait to get into it, man. Coach, thanks again. And we're here. We're looking forward to talking to you. Let's just go ahead and get right into it. Before we get to Rio Football, though, I got to hear a little bit about your background because you're a guy that I've heard your name come up. We've got a mutual friend, Taylor McNeely.
Okay,
Taylor McNeely, she hooked us up this evening and got us on the same page and made this all happen.
Shout out to Taylor.
Shout out to Taylor, man. She's awesome. We appreciate you making this happen and being who you are, Taylor. You're a G. Hey, but you're here this evening and we don't know much about each other, man. So I'm just going to go ahead and ask you. Give me a little bit of background before we get too far into the Rio thing, man.
Yeah, born and raised from Miami, Florida. Played football and basketball in high school. Was gifted the opportunity to get a scholarship at West Virginia University. Went there, played ball with Q. Q was he was probably a year underneath me.
Okay.
I think the first time I started coaching was at a semi-pro called West Virginia Wham.
Okay.
Quincy was still playing at WVU when I started coaching.
Yeah.
So that was like maybe 02 or something.
Okay.
So And then went down, coached some high school ball in Miami, Norland for my high school coach, and got the opportunity to start. I was getting my first D1 AA job. I was probably 24, 25 years old.
Wow.
D-line coach with some great guys. My coach retired. At Norfolk State.
Okay.
In Virginia.
Nice, man. Nice.
Yeah, I had a nice little spot on the Virginia beach. So yeah. It is nice. End up going to Toledo, hooking up with Matt Campbell. Great coach. Learned some of that. Great year we had. He ended up getting an Iowa State job.
Yeah.
Was on that staff for maybe 6 years or so. Learned a lot. That's why, we ended up changing the defense, and our defense that we had is like the hottest defense.
Yeah.
Everybody won. We had Clemson. We had Clemson come to us after they won the championship.
Man.
Yeah, so that was real. That was real humbling.
I was gonna say that's a humbling experience, man.
Yeah, end up coaching some great. I end up helping and coaching the #1 sack leader in Big 12 history, and the #7 sack leader in Big 12 history, which in Iowa State the #1 and 2. Jaquan Bailey, and one of them, Will McDonald, got drafted last year, first round to the New York Jets.
Okay.
Well, so
you've coached pros, man. I mean, you've seen it all, top to bottom.
You don't see this beard. I'm old enough.
Hey, it wasn't the age, brother. It was just, hey, man, we're down on the farm home. We don't get to hear these types of that type of experience doesn't just happen down here, man. So we're blessed to have you. Q, Quincy, he took the time to talk to us and gave us his background. We're blessed to have you guys, man. So
and then end up up there around where you at Lake Erie for a year. Wow.
No, hey, I'm much closer than that. I'm just a Cavs fan, brother.
Okay.
I'm not. I don't. If I hit anything above 315, I start heading south again.
Yeah. End up going back to Norfolk State, and then Quincy gave me a call like, "We got a job to do," and I'm like, "That's a job."
Yeah.
Starting from scratch is a little different.
So something had to entice you, though. What was it?
The challenge.
Heck yeah, man.
You wanted a bench, and you normally doing 315. Now put another 10 on. This one is like put another 100 on.
Yeah, Trav. Yeah, Trav. Yeah, Trav's our producer. You don't get to see him, but he much less of a sports and football guy. So, man, that's what's going on behind the scenes. But we're with you. Throw another 10 on. Throw that 100 on, man. Yeah. Throw the 100 on. Even outside those 45s. It might look a little weird at first, Bub. But we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to press it.
Don't do that. No, don't do that.
Hey,
no.
We don't care. Hey, down on the farm, Bub, we don't care.
No,
hey.
45s go on first every time.
Okay.
No matter what.
Hey. Every time. Coach, even if you just loosening up, 45 going on. Unless you're a child.
Hey, so Coach, you mentioned it. So the challenge is what it is. Let's go ahead and just acknowledge that so we can move past it. It's going to be a little tough. It's going to be a little tough. It's going to be a grind. But it sounds like everyone's in for that grind. What's the focus early on in that inaugural season? What are you telling your recruits and things like that right now?
You guys going to be the first in a long time to start this. Yeah. You guys going to be, we trying to bring in maybe 16 or 20 guys to start it. Those guys, a lot of those guys going to consist of transfers.
Yeah.
And guys that, from the portal.
Yeah.
Couple of high school guys we tuned into, we really excited about.
Yeah.
Especially on the defensive side of the ball. So that's what we just stressing. We got an August 19th start date for school. So we trying to get some guys. Now we got a couple walk-ons that's already here. A couple guys that's, from other sports that maybe want to dibble-dabble and come over there. So we got some guys. So that's the key. We trying to get maybe 16 or 20 guys.
Okay.
In and start training. Get them acclimated with school, get them acclimated with this whole area, and start this thing and start to develop them.
Yeah.
We're going to try to start developing since day one. This is going to be a developmental program, and and we don't have a million coaches. We don't have a million, but it's just going to take some time and a lot of effort.
Yeah.
Yep.
Time, effort, and you mentioned a development program. I did see where Coach Wilson spent the weekend at an NFLPA event, Bub.
Yeah.
And it looked like he enjoyed himself in development this weekend as well. So shout out to Coach doing what he does as well.
He sent us a text. This joker right here. He sent us a text. He was writing notes, and then on top of it, you see Waldorf. The story, like, really?
Yeah.
You
He's
really had to
struggling.
put that on. You couldn't use a regular notebook. You had to use that.
Hey, he's just letting you guys know. He's just letting you guys know. Hey, I love it. And Coach, you mentioned another thing too, getting your recruits and things like that used to the area. That might be a little bit of a, we love 740, but pulling in some of the recruits from where you guys are going to be pulling them in from, that might be a little bit. I coached volleyball at the University of Rio Grande for 4 years. I know what it's like to go into some of these schools and try to say, hey, come down here to the woods and play volleyball, So getting these recruits used to the area is going to be key. What are some of the things that you guys might do to try to get some of these guys on campus who are city guys that don't see trees and things like that very often? You know what I mean?
I know. It's tons of trees. I told that to somebody else the other day. But first, I mean, the guys we're targeting with the portal and everything, I won't say it's going to be easier for us, but it's a decline in high school kids getting scholarships.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. We got scholarship money, and we got the opportunity for these guys and these young kids to get an education. And that should help us a lot. But one thing I noticed on campus that was immediately I was overwhelmed by was how nice and sweet and loving everybody was on campus.
Yes, sir.
I thought it was like that when I was at Iowa State. When I was at Iowa State, I was there one day at my house and somebody rang the doorbell and brought me cookies. A neighbor. I'm like, yo.
Whoa.
I would have been sold.
Yeah,
I didn't eat the cookies though. I was too nervous. I'm from Miami, so I'm like, what's in these cookies?
Yeah, don't take the Miami cookie. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah, and the people on campus, when they get here, and for an NAIA, they're not supposed to be this big.
Yeah.
It's huge, a lot of land, just, but then, we close to Cincinnati. We close to Columbus.
Yep.
Just like when I was at Morgantown, wasn't a lot going on. Yeah, we wasn't no more party school, but we know we meant the kids first. Man, we had to get kids to Iowa State. Come on, Ames, Iowa.
Yeah.
It don't, but just pushing.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So, but it's just the area is beautiful. The people are so nice. As a staff the other day, we left defensive staff. We left and we went to Bob Evans. Bob Evans.
Yes, sir.
My first time over there.
Brother.
So we go in there, we get some breakfast. We probably louder than everybody else. Damn coaches.
Yes. Yeah.
And so our service, she was awesome. She comes up to us and like, oh yeah, the lady over there just paid for your whole tab. Paid for our whole breakfast. A Rio Grande, some lady who's from out of Colorado, shouts out to her too. She loves Rio Grande, and she was like, y'all must be the coaches.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's excited for Rio football, brother.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, but that's it. Just love. We going between me and Quincy and some of the coaches, we know a lot of coaches. We've been doing it for a long time.
Yes,
so,
sir.
when I was at some of these bigger schools, a lot of kids that they was reaching out we couldn't take those kids.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now we can take them. I'm at an area we can take them and help these kids, and so that's all. Just a lot of. I've been on my phone more in the last 3 weeks than in 2 years.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So
I love it, man. I mean, it sounds like you're just as excited about the finer things of recruiting. The fun parts of recruiting for Rio Grande that I was. The area, the people, man. The people. Wait till you see that campus during the fall. Hey, let me say October 20th. You're gonna lose your mind, man. Bring every recruit you got to that campus in the fall.
I got y'all. Let me take note. I got y'all.
Every one of them, brother. It's beautiful there. The people are great, and it sounds like you're going to be telling your recruits the same thing, man. So I'm happy, and you do have a huge group of people down here that are thrilled to see, not just the folks that took care of your tab. I promise you, huge group
it wasn't no folks. It was one lady with all her kids. So she had to pay for all them kids too, and us.
Man.
So she paid for 10 people.
Better her than us, brother. Better her than us. But hey,
when y'all come down.
Hey, well, trust me, we'll be down. We'll definitely be down. Bub, I know that I got a couple other things, but before we get too far into this, you got anything you want to throw at him?
Yeah. Whenever you went to West Virginia as a player, was it linebacker? Was that your position at the time?
It was actually rush linebacker.
Okay, rush linebacker.
So I actually played with Jerry Porter and all those guys played for the Steelers. Those outside
Yep.
Lloyd, Kevin Green. Like first
sir.
down, my hand might be down. Second down, I might be in the box. Third down, I might be split out.
Mm-hmm.
So it rush linebacker. I was 6'3", 260. The other end on the other side was 6'5", 280. He taking on the tight ends and all that. I'm the cute, sexy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 6'3", 260.
Yeah, but I still, the worst part about it all? Because my position was linebacker. I still had to run with the linebackers.
Yeah.
In the summer. So, D linemen and O linemen got 18, linebackers got whatever that number was. I'm like, yo, they're 230, I'm 260.
Yeah, right. You're gonna got 30 pounds anyway, man.
And I had to run, but yeah, it was fun. I wanted to play that position, and I'm gonna try to, if I can find having a guy that versatile, you don't have to, and how fast the defense is now. The offense is now.
Yeah.
You can change the defenses up, and that dude can line up. Now we got a 3-man front. You don't know if he's coming to drop it now.
Right.
Because he's that athletic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, we got a lot of things. We got a lot of, we got a lot of recruiting to do, but a lot of things we can do on defense.
Yeah. I love that. Bub. I love that. As one of those guys that was kind of all over the place as well, Coach. I love that when you can find those guys that are just a little bit everywhere. Makes the playbook fun.
You see how the offense is. You see how it is college football. People still in play. It's just in and out. How fast they go. Everybody playing fastball. This and that. When you don't have to sub, you gotta watch who's coming in. It's crazy now with the subbing. So
it is. The subbing's gotten out of control.
Yeah, so if you got a guy or two that can sit in there and maybe play nickel, maybe play safety, obviously we're going to bring the Iowa State defense and a couple of other things too. So we're going to be a multi-front now. We're going to multi-back. We're going to run some of everything.
I dig it. And I think that helps for the recruits as well because, you're not just looking for one guy. You're not looking for one type of recruit. It's, hey, if you can play ball and you want to play ball and you want to get to the ball, come play for us. We'll figure it out.
They behind better get to the ball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They ain't going to play.
Yes, sir. Okay, so I'm sure that's one of the philosophies that you've got, Coach. And I here in a second, I want to get to you on your philosophies and kind of just what your core beliefs are and not only football, but also what you want to instill in the culture. I love that you recruited with Iowa State, and you brought that to my attention. After I did know you were with Iowa State. Didn't know what you did. Love that you did some of the recruiting there because you're right. If you can get folks to Iowa State in the Big 12, Bub, my gosh, you could probably get some folks to Rio Grande.
Man, we got.
I'm sure you got myself.
Man, we got Brock Purdy there in February.
Yes, sir.
We got David Montgomery there in February.
Yes, sir.
They still was open in February.
Yeah.
So
love it.
Yeah, that's some recruiting. That's some digging.
You're always looking though. You're always looking. So you always got to be ready to play ball if these guys are around and they're doing the recruiting. But talk to us, Coach, core beliefs. What are some of the philosophies you hope to not only instill on the field, but maybe in your culture, defensively and team-wise?
Well, on the field, they better run to the ball on defense. If you come to practice, that's what you're going to consistently hear me say. Run to the ball, I just can't help it. I should have a T-shirt say run to the ball. I'm going to say it probably 20 times. Communication going to be real key.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's a little bit easier now that I'm not in the Big 12 and it's not 100,000 people going to be in there. So, communication, it's always hard to communicate with everything going on. So I'm going to instill communication, getting lined up and identifying people going so fast, get lined up and identify the formation.
Yeah. Okay.
Identify.
So be prepared.
Yeah, man. Have fun.
Yeah.
Make them kick field goals. People don't understand how much that's important. That's a 4-point play.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a great point.
Make them cook field goals and be ready for adversity. Be like, it's going to come. That's football, just like life. Football is life.
Every game, brother.
And that's what you ask me about on the field and off the field. adversity gonna come. You
Yeah.
know, and
Period.
it's Fido, forget and drive on. We got to play the next play.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes,
just
sir.
play the
Absolutely.
next play, and that's gonna happen in life.
Yeah.
You know, so just be a good man. Treat women right. Just respect and just open the door. Just the little things. You know, nowadays these kids are a little different.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
gotta be, but they still kids, and they coming over here and they want to play ball. We gonna have fun, and
Yeah.
just be. It's cool. You know, defense is emotion.
Yes,
Anybody who ever
sir.
played defense know it's fun.
It is
And,
fun.
and show emotion. Let the fans see out. Let's celebrate together. We ain't gotta
Yeah.
be celebrating and taunting people. No, but
Yeah.
as a team and as a
Yeah.
defense here, I want excessive celebration with us.
Mhm.
Once
Let's
in a
be
while.
together. Let's be a
Uh-huh.
family.
Uh-huh.
And so that's all I'm bringing. It's pretty easy. The X's and O's gonna be what it is, but we gonna practice hard.
Yeah.
Cause when I get out of practice, I'm gonna be dead, and that's the 2 hours that I can be crazy. And I gotta tell those players,
Yeah.
what we do in these lines, if you do it off this field, you going to jail.
Period.
Yep.
End of
Exactly.
story.
So when we get a chance to put paws and put hands on folks, let's
Yes,
do it.
sir. Yep. Yep.
And just have fun. And that's pretty much about it, man. I could keep on going. Y'all don't get me too excited, guys. We talking about
Not on a Sunday. Not on a Sunday, man. Not a year out. No, it's hey, old school football, bub. Smash mouth football. The defensive side of things, though. You know what I mean? Just the X's and O's are what they are. Those things take
Yeah.
care
I
of
mean,
themselves.
defense is a very fundamental based form of football. I think you've got to have the core fundamentals down. Like you've got to come in prepared. You got to come in aggressive, and you just got to come with the chip on your shoulder.
X's and O's. I think defense is about behavior. It's your behavior. You know what I mean? And then, like you said, Coach, the X's and O's, that coaches will put you in good spots. Coaches know their players better than anybody. Coaches will put players in good spots. But behavior goes a long way on defense. Behavior, motor. So, Coach, I love everything you're saying. You rest assured, I'm going to try to get to every Rio football game, bub. I can get to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Absolutely.
where we went to school. We went to Jackson. We went to Rio, so we're familiar with the facilities.
Oh, Jackson.
Man.
You talking about where we just had our camp at?
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. That place looked like Beverly Hills, a football field for high school.
Isn't it incredible?
It's beautiful. I loved it.
Absolutely remarkable facilities. Just blessed, man. Absolutely blessed in that community. And when we heard
we're going to be playing at your house.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, when the band plays, we can hear it where we grew up, brother. Bub, true or false?
Yeah, no, you can still hear it on a Friday night.
You can hear it from moms on a Friday, and I will be listening on Saturday.
Now y'all gonna be hearing our band now.
Hey, we'll be a lot closer. Don't you worry. Not for moms, brother. We'll be there for this home game.
And moms will be there too.
Hey, we got a football mom, brother. Mom has cooked for the team for 20 years. Mom's cooked for the band for 15 years. My mom takes care of everybody. So
let's go, Mom.
We got to figure out a way to get mom involved with Rio football. Bub, don't tell her I said that.
She's an alum too.
She is. She got the degree.
We shared a class together.
Well, that did happen. Y'all were in the
sociology. Yeah, we shared sociology together.
Yeah, I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, he had a class with my mom, man.
She got the better grade. She got the better grade.
She did. She outworked you.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, yeah, but he's hoping to get out of here alive with that one. All right, so Coach, we'll get you out of here on this one, at least on my end of things. I got to know. We've talked a lot about what's going to go into the work. Let's say 2026 rolls around and we're looking back after that first year. What are we hoping that we're looking back at as you build for year 2? What's the goal for season 1?
Win.
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
It's the only goal.
I know I might be.
Davis, baby.
But I'm just telling you, Quincy Wilson ready to go. And his expectations are very high. And I'm a winner. We don't coach. I know different situations, but if we can think what we're doing, being able with our knowledge and the people we know that going to help this program, comes from Miami, since Ohio, Cincinnati. We play with a lot of guys from Ohio and Pennsylvania. Kentucky right here, West Virginia. we gonna get some talent, and we looking to win. That's it.
That's it right there, Bub.
You see how simple
That's
it was?
Hey,
Yep.
every recruit right there.
I couldn't pull none out my you know what. It was only one word came in mind.
Hey, it's the only word that
Win.
matters, brother. That's
it.
If
it's 3-6, we won.
Hey, I got a question. What if it's 76-75? How you feeling about that one, Coach?
Depends on what game it is.
I'm telling everybody, fire me.
LSU overtime type of game. You take it or no?
Either I'm getting fired or I'm firing a lot of people on that field.
Okay. All right. Hey. All right. So win, but not at all costs, baby. Not at the cost of that defense.
Yeah. If we win, fire me, or I'm gonna fire some of them kids on the field.
I love it, man. I love it. Coach, the energy, the passion, you got it. And, man, you and Coach Wilson both, you got my stamp as far as I'm concerned. I love everything about it. It's going to take that energy to bring good football down to the farm, and it feels like you guys are well on your way, Coach.
Hey, I appreciate you guys. It's been awesome talking to y'all, man. I can't wait to meet y'all in person.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I'm excited.
Hey, Coach, let me ask you this. Do you all have anything else lined up at Jackson? I know you took a few Sundays to head over there. Is that it for the summer?
No, we did one.
Was it just one?
Yeah, because we thought we was going to have 50, and they ended up being 70.
Dang.
There we go, baby.
And then to me, just me thinking it's so close to these kids, high school.
Their seasons.
Yeah, I mean, that's enough. And some of these kids been camping all year.
That's true.
And that's the worst thing out of my feeling. Coaching for almost 23 years, we don't want, you want them to win as much as they want to do and help their teammates and their coaches. And you want to do right by those kids. And kids love the camp nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
They put it on Twitter and they putting reps on.
Yeah.
So I'm 45 years old. Ain't nobody watching my reps.
Yeah.
So, you just like these kids, but it's good to get out.
Yeah.
We had, great showing. The parents were talking about how fun it looked and how happy, and it was like 93 degrees out there.
It was hot that Sunday, man.
It always is on camp.
Hey, we had one coach, I don't want to say his name, but he had to go inside for a while.
Uh-huh.
If he listening, he know who he is. But one side coach had to go inside for a while.
Oh, man.
Just like these players got to get ready, these Rio coaches, we got to get ready too now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys got to get in game shape too.
Yeah.
Them turf fields heat up quick.
Yeah, big time.
Yes, sir.
Jackson did big time.
Bub, we didn't have to play in high school at noon. These guys will be playing at noon on Saturdays.
We had to practice at noon.
Yeah,
in the middle of summer.
I'm just saying, the game time at noon is different. Coach, we're looking forward to game time anytime on top of the hill, down on the farm, wherever they're going to be playing Rio football, we're in. I appreciate you taking the time this evening. Bub, I know you do as well. Anything else before we let Coach Thurston go?
No, he covered everything I was thinking about asking and everything. So, no, I'm good.
Coach, man, we appreciate it. Love the passion, love the energy, the fire. I know that ain't going nowhere.
Nah, man. It came out. I had it since my mama pushed me out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, something tells me it came from somewhere well before that, but that's something else for another day. Hey, Coach, thanks again, man. We're going to let you go, and we appreciate you taking the time again. Until we get to talk to you or meet you in person, we appreciate it. Thanks so much.
All right. Hey, let's go, man. Appreciate you guys. 7-4 Sports. Hey, let's go.
Go Red Storm, baby.
Let's go.
Good luck.
Peace, fellas.
Yes, sir. We'll see you. Bub, what a time.
Another good one, right?
Man, I tell you what. These football episodes, and it's not even August yet. These football episodes get me going.
I know we still got, 3 days? How many days are in July? 31?
31 days 31. In July. But let me also say that there's a very important day in July coming up tomorrow. Do you know what day that is? July 29th. Happy early birthday to Jack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. Well, you celebrated his birthday yesterday, so that's what threw me off.
We did celebrate his
birthday. That's in the back of my truck, isn't it?
It is in the back of your truck. I didn't like that, bub.
That's a good decorated truck right there.
Happy
I'm glad
birthday.
you took it on its good side.
I did take it on his good side. Happy birthday, little baby Jack. Jack, my buddy, my partner in crime. We love you. And he's going to turn 2. That's crazy.
I know. He can still walk. Like, that's cool. He can walk. Like,
he can still
you can take, like, you can do wrestling moves with him. Like, I feel like 2's a cool age because, like, you can like, do all that stuff.
He can still
and, like, they can kind of feed themselves a little bit. Like, if you give them the food, like, they'll eat it. Like, they can kind of feed themselves.
Man, you don't have
2's a cool age.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm not the one taking care of it.
Hey,
I'm just like, eat a banana, buddy.
He's awesome. He's a terror, though, but he's awesome. Jack, though, we love you, buddy. 2
He's a menace.
years old tomorrow. The terrible 2s are on their way. What a time. Bub, before we get out of here, I know we've got a little bit of hoops to talk. You had a little bit of hoop action that you were watching this afternoon, or at least caught a glimpse of. Go ahead and talk to me about it.
Yeah, USA started off their Olympic run against Serbia today, who they played in an exhibition game earlier on in the month. Yeah. KD, welcome back to the Olympics. He went 5 for 5 from 3, 8 for 9 from the field with 23 points leading the way for USA. LeBron finished with 21. He took the most attempts on Team USA with 13 field goal attempts. But overall, I mean, they shot 62% from the field, 56% from 3. Like, you're not going to beat a Team USA team that just does that.
Yeah, Braun put up almost a triple-double, though. He's only
21, 9, and 7.
Yeah, I mean, it's stupid, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's so dumb.
And then you got Anthony Edwards off the bench with 11 and everything. I think Embiid not really playing a whole bunch of minutes, just where he had that lingering injury through the playoffs last year.
Right.
But I think that's the biggest surprise is he only played 11 minutes today.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you said, the injury. Mm-hmm. We'll see how much he plays as the Olympics continues. Mm-hmm. I'm really excited about Olympic basketball. I'm really excited to watch the U.S. I'm really excited to watch France.
South Sudan got a win today.
Did they? Huh?
Yeah, that's their first win ever. And I mean, that's kind of the iron sharpens iron mentality, right? Like, go play Team USA. Yeah. Like, it's an exhibition game. It doesn't matter at all. Go play the best team in the world. Get better, even if you lose, even if you win. You're getting better regardless. People need to be not be afraid to play the best teams. And just
I agree.
Get better.
Yeah,
which seems like they are. It seems like these teams are actually learning more from the United States and starting to be a lot more competition in the world. Yeah,
I mean, obviously, right? Like, there was a statistic the other day, and it's going to be, it's not about Jordan and LeBron, but the Dream Team played against 6 NBA players or something along those lines.
Yeah,
and the Team USA is scheduled to play against 61.
Yeah. And
NBA
that's just
players.
the global growth of basketball as a whole.
And it's not just these guys are coming off the bench or in the G League or something. I mean, these are MVPs. You got
well,
Jokic,
Canada, you got SGA and Jamal Murray.
Right. And it's awesome to see the global game of basketball growing and see all these different types of guys like these Jokic's that come in with a skill set that you and I as kids never thought imaginable, right? Like it's awesome. It's awesome, and I love it.
I did see a cool little stat where Caitlin Clark has more assists in WNBA history than 75% of players already.
Wow.
In 26 games.
Remarkable. That's the same statistic as the Wemby blocks, pretty much, to put you on the same scale.
Mm-hmm. It's just crazy. I mean?
Just remarkable. Man, that's exciting. The future of basketball is awesome. I'm starting to really love hoops even more, bub. They're starting to grow.
Absolutely.
Hey, one last football statistic before we go. I thought this was pretty cool. There was a time, bub. There was a time when I coached a junior high football team. You know the statistic?
Oh, yeah, and they never scored a point on you?
Correct. We scored.
Yeah, the opposing team never scored a point on you guys.
Teams for 8 games, bub. 8 games, never scored. 304-0 on the year. We outscored our opponents. I thought that was pretty cool until today's episode. It is a good statistic. I thought it was cool until today's episode. The University of Rio Grande has not been scored on since 1954.
I get that. But
it was tough. Maybe
50. That's a weird statistic. Was that the last year of football?
I'm not sure. I'm just saying.
I'm going to assume that was the last year of football.
Probably a safe assumption, but you
I
can
would say
never
so.
be too sure.
And is it Rio Grande, Ohio, or Rio Grande, Texas?
I believe it was University Rio Grande.
Okay.
Ohio.
Okay. Community college.
Sure, I guess. Hey, thank you for watching. That's about as dumb as we get here, so we appreciate it. And we're not going to put any more dumb in your ears or eyes this evening. And that's what we're
But here you go.
Bub, anything else before we get out of here?
No, that's it for me today. The Trail Sucks episode is a wrap. Right? Is that how you want to end it?
That's not how I want to end it. That's going to be it for us, though. We'll see you next time right here on the 740 Sports.